Alright, here we go. Question number 1 from our Precalculus homework number 11 in MyLab Math. We are going to start with a GeoGebra question. Notice it says to identify conic sections. So what I want to do first before we attempt the question is I want to make sure that you understand that there are 4 different conic sections and how they are constructed. Notice with this first example, we have 2 cones that are point to point. That's why they're called conic sections, because they come from the cones. If you pass a plane through one of the cones so that it's perpendicular to the axis of symmetry, that would create a circle. So your first conic section that you can get is a circle. If you tilt the plane ever so slightly so that it still passes through one of the cones but not the other, that would form an ellipse. So the ellipse would be our second conic section. Next, if you continue to tilt that plane until it becomes parallel to the opposing cone so that it passes through one of the cones but not the other, but it is parallel to the side of the cone, that would create a parabola. So this plane will intersect this bottom cone, but it will never pass through the other side of the cone. And last but not least, if you continue to tilt the plane so that it does intersect both cones, this would be our hyperbola. So we have a circle, an ellipse, a parabola, and a hyperbola. Those are the 4 conic sections depending on how the plane intersects the cone or cones. Now back to our question. If we click the link to open the GeoGebra window, it says move point A by clicking the button. So here's our button to move point A, such that the intersection of the plane and the cone forms a parabola. So we're going to be looking for a plane passing through one of the cones but not the other, and specifically parallel to the side of the cones. So here we go, move point A. Initially, we're going to get a plane here that intersects both cones. Remember, that is the hyperbola. So we're going to have to click to move point A until we see the parabola. And here, if we click and move to this view and rotate to see what's going on, maybe you can see there as that rotated around that this plane is actually going to be parallel to the side of this cone, but intersecting the other cone in a parabola. So this would be our situation in which we get a parabola. So we're going to check our answer, and we got it. Now, if you want to try another, you can click try another. What this will do is it will change the word from parabola to hyperbola to ellipse, and then you can check and make sure you understand this concept. Once you get done, though, as soon as you're complete with the question, please make sure you click Save and Submit so that it updates your progress in your MyLab Math. And that's going to do it for this particular problem. So if you have any questions or comments about anything covered in this video, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or you can text me. And thanks for watching.